Hey, what's going on? It's Mitch, and one of the things that happened last night here is actually, the tent here, the top of the tent, when I came back here, it was like smashed down towards the ground, and then there was a rock on top of it, and some of the poles were like pretty much disassembled from this part right here. And so what I did is I reassembled it and put it back together, and then I also noticed that when I came back up here, that I'm not sure how this happened or who did this, but for real, someone must have put these wooden poles here that are now here for real. And I'm glad I had my flashlight on, because these poles now are another block to this area right here. So this is looking at it from this perspective right here. It's now like, I mean, this is now where it's like I travel down this pathway right here, that pathway in the dirt right there, as marked out right there, you know, to get up here and to get down from here. And then now there's another block on getting up here, which is now these poles which have been placed here. So I mean, it's like it's getting blocked off even more for sure. So I mean, really, I can just I can just kind of step over it though, like this. So I do that, and then I'm on the other side there. I just go over it. So yeah, I mean, so now this is going down. Here's the mini wall that I'd constructed with someone else a few weeks ago, and then here's the other wall that was constructed by me and someone else, and that still stands. Like, there's been some rock. I've like fallen down a few times, and there's been a bunch of stuff that's happened for sure. But yeah, it's like that's still there. And then I had to reassemble the tent here, and then so I mean, I redid my bedding in there, and there's the pillows and all that, and I was kind of like freaking out for a little bit because I couldn't find my phone this morning, and then I was searching through stuff, and then I'm like, okay, well, what if I take everything out of the tent? So I started to remove the bedding in there, all the bedding materials I put in there, and I did, and then I cleaned it out and all that, and then thought that maybe it was like like somewhere in the sheets or comforter or sleeping bag, and it wasn't. And then it looks like it was actually, the phone was actually in. I must have put it within the pages of the Bible in there, so because that's where I found it. So all right, yeah, that's what's going on here. And then I am gonna take some trash out, like this bag right here specifically. I was sorting through while I was looking through stuff I didn't need. I was sorting through stuff I wanted to get rid of. Everything in here, I'm gonna get rid of that, and then I decided I'm gonna keep this, and then this is like material inside of here. Is like materials for, like, here's my wallet here. Like, it's pretty much like ignore, like it doesn't matter really now what's on the label of the bag, because I'm reusing stuff. So I like look in there to see what's actually in there. Okay, so that's actually the power pack I use. That's actually the phone cord that I'm using. That's actually my wallet right here that I'm using, like, for real. I did switch from the like I mentioned before, I did switch from the cloth one to the metal one, because in the summertime, I was actually sweating so much that any of the money or bills that I kept in my wallet were getting soaked from the sweat coming from my body because of how hot I was getting. And so that's why I switched to this type of wallet, which is like more sweat proof to things such as that. But yeah, so that's all for real. And then these are just some random coins. This is like whatever. Okay, it doesn't really, that doesn't matter really. And then this is just, in here is some of the, inside of here is like some of the package stuff I'm definitely going to keep still. I still have this and this. I still have this, as I photographed earlier. You know, these right here, there's awesome stuff in there. These on the inside are definitely amazing, you know. And then also on the inside here, this is also something really amazing. Okay, so it's really it's what's on the inside for sure. On the inside of the package that counts, you know. At least that's how I feel. And then so yeah, I'm gonna keep. I put all this stuff in here because I was sorting through electronic stuff, and then all right, so I'm just gonna remove this. All right, so I'm gonna keep this. I'm gonna keep this power pack. I'm gonna keep it in my sweater. And then that way I can use it to charge it up later on. And then here's a power cord. I'm gonna keep that in my sweater. Okay, I'm gonna reach in here. Here's what I'm using to charge my phone and power pack for the phone. So I'm gonna keep that also with me on my body. And then I guess, like, you know, if I do buy something like with a debit card, or, you know, I could just throw these coins towards the next thing if that I need. Not what I want, but what I need. I try, you know, sometimes I go and be a little luxurious on stuff, but I'm gonna keep that, you know. Maybe, I don't know what I'm gonna do with it, to be honest. And then I'm gonna put it in my pocket for now, for real. Okay, so that's what I'm doing now. And then I'm gonna keep this. Here's my wallet. It's got all my important cards and stuff in there. I'm gonna keep that on my body. And then let's see. Okay, so I'm gonna be doing a sort, and then I'm gonna keep that in the tent. And then this, I'm gonna roll this up like this. It's just another random fork. I'm gonna just roll it up like that, and then I'm gonna stash it right. Let's see. I'm gonna stash it right here in between the rocks here, for real. Okay. So I'm just keeping it right there in case I need to do that again. And oh yeah, look at that. Here's a well, yeah, when I was lighting stuff on fire in there the other night, I did catch my sweater on fire, you know, so there's a little hole in there. Yeah, and then oh yeah, I brushed my teeth and all that, so I did that. So I'm gonna keep that. I'm trying not to have to replace stuff again and again and again. So because it does get not only costly in terms of money, but it's also like kind of a drain to go out to find the same materials and to replace them, for sure, is definitely you know, it is what it is, you know. Sometimes I got to do that, but I'm definitely trying to not have to replace stuff that I've worked really hard to obtain for now, you know, because like I really did work. I put a lot of effort into all this, for sure. So yeah, I mean, I gotta I guess the important thing is that I'm fine, and, like, you know, the tent's still there. And then I guess, you know, now, you know, like I said, now there's a okay, so now there's an additional block on this location. There's that right there that was placed there last night, and there's all these boulders right here, and there's the tent that I set up, and there's the wall right there. There's the wall right there, and then there's another wall right there. So all right, so yeah, that's all for real. That's what I'm up to this morning, you know, today, Thursday, December 6th, I think it is, in the morning time. And yeah, it's all for real. All right, thanks for watching, and all right, I will talk to you later then. All right, take care.